Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be attaching this Tasmanian Blue Gum to this piece of older deadwood that I've carved out and sealed to get ready for a Tanuki. So sit back, I'll set you up and we'll crack on. So what I'm doing here is just trying to wrap the branches up against the trunk to keep them safe and make it easier to pull it through the hollowed out centre of the alder. Now comes the tricky part where I have to kind of try and get the whole thing up through the hollowed out centre of the deadwood without damaging anything. Admittedly, I did damage a few of the branches, the ends of them, and I have chopped them off later on in the video, but we got there in the end. Now that I've finally got it through the centre of the deadwood, it's basically just a case of trying to unwrap all of the grafting tape from it and pulling out branches through the hole and seeing where we are from there. Now we get to my favourite part, which is actually attaching it to the Tanuki, kind of securing it against the deadwood as best we can. Now without actual channels for the trunk to fit in, I'm just going to kind of press it against the inside. There is a tiny channel on the inside of that deadwood there. I'm going to push it against that and use those kind of little apple blocks to hold it in place. Now these apple blocks that I'm using, they're from my own tree. You know, I chop off a branch and chop them down to probably about 1.5 inches long. As I said in a previous video, they were good for stopping any wire bite over the, you know, once the Tanuki starts to swell, it stops the wire bite and it evens out the pressure a little bit. But it's also good for when you're attaching a trunk and you've got an area where the wire just won't touch the trunk, so you can actually use that as kind of, I suppose, like a brace in a way. So yeah, it's quite handy, and I definitely suggest giving it a go if you're ever in that kind of situation. So now I'm just attaching some wire to the lowest of the branches, just to try and see if I can get any shape into it. Just to start with, the rest of the branches are far too young and flexible to wire, so it's going to look strange for a while with just one branch wired, but you know, it's a work in progress, isn't it? There we go, guys. That is my Tasmanian Blue Gum Tanuki, the one I'd forgotten about. I hope you liked this video. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to give me a like, sub and share, and I'll catch you next time.